Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Warwick, and it looks like the game is going to be a weird one, isn't it? I don't care about taking damage here. I just want this guy to not uh, be here. I want him to leave because he's trying to proxy, and I don't want him to proxy. Anyways, we're playing some Warwick. They said to play Warwick with only healing items, so that's what we're going to try to do. Looks like Singe is going to cheese my teammate, and I don't even know if that I can even get over there fast enough. So she just dies without using flash. Got it. Doesn't even use her sum, just decides to die to him. Level 1. Nice. Well, at least I'll just return kill him because he has no summoners, so at least I get something from it. Anyways, Warwick with only healing items doesn't even sound that bad because like things like Blade the Rune King I really enjoy. Ravenous Hydra, which I've never tried before, is an okay item on him as well. Warwick is about being low HP and baiting people to fight you. Singe, though, is a champion that is kind of weird where he wants to fight you, but you just run away from people, so it's a little bit different. I feel like it's not even that bad into Warwick because of that. But the reason why you want to get low is because you have magic damage on your auto attacks. I'm gonna get that 1 EXP from that minion because nobody else is here. Every single auto attack does bonus magic damage, and you have healing from that. And the healing kicks in only when you're below 50%. So the idea is that you want to... Also, I'll just start fighting this guy, huh? I'll just kill him, and then we'll just, like, freeze this, I guess. Because this should just ruin his laning phase. I'm higher level than him at that moment, so I started fighting him when he was still level 2, and then, because we're half HP, this is, like, where we want to be. Of course, I could still die at this HP. So every single auto attack will heal me based off of this, and then if I'm below 25%, it kicks in even harder. It, like, almost triples. My W... Or I'll just go over his abilities. Your Q is a bite. If you hold it down, you will follow the person if they flash away. In most cases, you hold it down because you try to get behind your opponent. So it's pretty effective in that sense. But as you can see, like, I'm low, right? But I'm still wanting to just keep myself low, where hopefully I don't get one shot. And then we'll just kill him again, because there's not much that he can do if I just keep this frozen here. And then we continue auto-attacking, because Shaco might gank us. So your Q is a bite, and it also applies on hits. This is an on-hit thing, so that means it also applies my passive, which makes it so you heal for a lot. It also heals you based off of the damage it does, and it does percent damage, so kind of is just a strong ability all-rounded, because it does base damage and also percent damage, which is pretty good. My W makes it so there's a passive where I get bonus attack speed versus low HP targets, and also bonus movement speed versus people below half that are enemy champions. Once again, we're just getting ourselves a little bit chunked here, but... Ooh, I'm actually just dead because I'm not going to level up. I needed one single minion. But I tried to kill the minion and it didn't go off, so I just died because of it. Very tragic, but it's okay. I tried going for the wave, and the minion did not want to be with me. When people are below 25%, the movement speed kicks in further, so that's why I'm moving so damn fast here. If I just get 1 EXP, I could maybe try to ulti him, because your ultimate range is based off of, that. Dang, dude, I missed that. That sucks. Nice juke. I'll still dive him, though. I will trade 1 for 1, but I'll go for the kill. Let's buy boots next. The faster we get to Bork, the faster it will become a bit easier to also play, even though I have given him a substantial amount of, like, actually, it's not that substantial. I would say that we're still in a good position. The wave state isn't really the best. I missed my ultimate, which was the biggest problem. My team's kind of getting completely destroyed, if I'm being real, looking at the stuff. What your E does is give you damage reduction, and you can fear if you recast it. It also automatically goes off if you don't cast it. The damage reduction is very powerful, 35% at level 1, and it goes up to 55% as the game continues. My ultimate is I latch onto somebody. It's a skill shot, though, so you have to land it, and if you don't land it, that's kind of bad. This is kind of ballsy for me to go for, so... But we should be fine because I continue auto-attacking minions to keep myself alive. The reason why that was ballsy to go for is because when Singed ulties, he gets grievous wounds, which is the thing that makes it so you take... your healing is reduced by 50%. So that is very annoying for Warwick. The thing that counters Warwick is normally people who can get away from you while you're low, and you can't auto-attack anything when you're low, so you can't heal yourself and keep yourself alive. That is the thing that counters you. Singed Goop that he puts on the ground is a anti-dash ability, so I can't use my ultimate while I'm on it, but I believe it also counters my Q, because your Q is considered a dash. So it's another thing that is just super irritating to go versus. But we're almost at our Bork spike, so... I don't care if this is warded, I'm just coming, but it looks like maybe they just die beforehand. Oh, he actually might be able to escape because of that. Wow, that damage from that is crazy. His box really does that, being AD Shaco? That is ridiculous, bro. So AD Shaco, wow. I did not know that the magic damage from his ultimate is that much, dude. That's 300 damage just from the boxes itself. And the explosion, that's crazy. I had no idea it was that strong. My bad, dude. I wish that I was able to contribute further. I mean, I'm trying to salvage the game because honestly, I literally am the only win con we have right now. Everybody is losing so damn hard that if I don't, like, help and get them even slightly more ahead, I don't think I can solo carry the game. The Shaco was super fed and Galio, so I was fighting 2-on-1 and also crowd control counters me because Galio was able to use his W when I tried to use my ultimate to get him, and that completely stopped my ability immediately. Why is Bard not using his ult? We needed Bard to use his ultimate there, but whatever. If Bard uses his ultimate to try to catch the Shaco from the beginning, that makes the teamfight so much easier to play. But sadly, he just was saving it for so long. Oh well, though. I'm gonna have to continue trying just really crazy plays because we have no win con once again, unless I make a play happen to get these shutdowns. There's still no win con for us. We will just lose the game unless I make something happen. We have sacrificed our lane completely just to try to help out, but none of these fights have been going well for us. Come Well, I managed to kill this guy even though I was 1 HP. Somehow we still won that, even though that was not an easy fight because of the Ignite Grievous Wound stuff. Crowd control seems to be an issue to go against. So, I'm probably just going to, like, buy Merc Treads and just start roaming more. Because otherwise we'll just never come back. Bot lane 0-7, mid lane's 1 and 6. Yeah. Not looking good. Get away from this, please. I don't care if I sacrifice my top lane turret, there's no way to win besides we, like, make a play happen, and if I have to farm with my Sylas who's really far behind, I'll do it. I don't care. Red buff. Singed might try to loop behind if he decides to back after taking top lane turret. This guy is not really worth that much. He should die, though. Bard somehow got it. That's unfortunate. Damn, dude, I can't even get to him. Well, unlucky. I want the Shaco to suddenly appear to try to fight us, but... Oh my god. Nice, nice kill. I can just ulti this guy, I guess, and just hope for the best. Wow, Sylas lived too. Alright, well, we sacrificed everything topside, but look at all those shutdowns that my whole entire team just got. Who got the, Okay, so it looks like Sylas got the shutdown on Shaco. At least he finally has his Rod of Ages completed, because that was going to take absolutely forever to scale with. And I will start building my, Ravenous Hydra, which is my next healing item. They do have a bit of AP characters, so Spirit Visage might be the next choice after that, because that's another healing item. They have anti-heal on Swain, so I mean, it's going to be very difficult to not have anti-heal on me inside of team fights. I'll probably always have anti-heal on me in some way. From either Swain ultimate or Singed ultimate with his poison. There's just too much AoE everywhere. I doubt I can really defend myself from that. I don't have my R. Not having my ultimate's kind of a big deal. I somehow survived again, nice. I can't believe I got my ultimate off to keep myself alive there, that's very fortunate. I'll try to do this, maybe I can do it fast enough. If I always hit the back of it. I need to get it below half before my auto attack speed starts kicking in and I can finally start doing it way faster. I'm hoping that Shaco doesn't appear and just take it from me though, because that would be really sad. I got it. Okay, the comeback has kind of begun, guys. I mean, they are probably gonna get the I mean, I might have my ultimate for it. Maybe we can still contest. At least it's not AP Shaco we have to go into. I'm gonna be late to this a little bit. I should probably buy a pink ward. We see Singe is just split pushing top still. I don't have my ultimate for a little bit. Holy crap, you just kind of popped the hell off there, bro. Let me just heal myself a little bit because Shaco still might try to cheese. He isn't on it. Looks like Silas is able to maybe defend versus Singe. It's a big maybe though. Not sure why Kindred committed like that. There was like no reason for it, and we also just didn't do Dragon for kind of no reason. I can't get that guy, it's not possible. Darn it. I could have just popped Rift mid and then we could have went to Dragon as a team, maybe. But just because my outcome of, like, not putting down the Rift Herald doesn't necessarily mean that there should have been any reason for our teammate to do what he did, which is go for the mid lane so hard to the point that they get themselves killed. That's not very good. Good job surviving. We did lose top turret because of everything that happened. The reason why this dragon's so damn important and not mid lane turret is because this is right before their soul, dude. We're going to be forced to fight the next objective after this now, because if we lose this, how on earth can we play versus them if they finish soul? We just can't. You got this, bro. I believe in you. Yeah! Nice, dude. And this guy dies. Nice, Kindred. Very sick, bro. Now we have our Rift Herald going off. Probably should not be fighting him, but it's kind of late for that. I'm just screwed, most likely. I didn't see that he had Rylai's. The Rylai's is kind of busted. If we lose Otacon, I'll take the blame for it. We still got so much, though. Getting that dragon into mid lane turret is substantial for many things. Who knows, maybe Kindred can try to yoink it again. I mean, they do take a while to get there, and this guy doesn't have his ultimate, and he's about to get chunked a little bit. Ooh, no. It's okay, just let Bard die. I mean, Mel dying would be tragic, but it looks like she might be a little bit screwed. We'll see. Oh, just leave after? I mean, I'm on the way. I got a smell going for me to get the bonus movement speed. Seems kind of difficult to face check, though. Dude, that is insane. How much damage are being bursted by? That was nuts. Oh, Mel is kind of kiting the crap out of them, though. I was hoping that I could survive because I have magic resist now. Turns out it's just not enough yet. That would nice kill onto that guy. Alright, cool. The game state seems pretty decent right now. And looks like Mel is going to kill that guy too. Sick, dude. Just control this area, I respawn, and we can start it, and we can probably do it before the enemy team gets there. And then this is really good poke. Just getting that guy chunked is substantial. And now we should just do this. Oh, wow, you guys got another kill. Sick. Yeah, if you're ever inside of, like, a super bad laning phase with, like, I'm the fed one, but a lot of my teammates were losing, normally, depending on the champion you're playing, just leaving and just starting to assist them could be so good. Also, Warwick's pretty good at creating Clown Fiesta games because when people are low, you get movement speed, so you can, of course, get around the map very quickly. After a Spirit Visage, we'll probably go a Sundered Sky, because that gives us healing when we auto-attack people. So that's another healing item. If I was to ever build Bloodthirster, it would be as a last item. And going tanky items normally are a no-go, but Spirit Visage gives us magic resist, that's pretty good. Dang, they already died. I was gonna go try to kill this Jhin, but I don't get the bonus movement speed because nobody's low right now. I might be able to still get him, though, because it looks like he's going for this wave. You can see his path. And then we'll just one-shot him. As long as you hit your ultimate on a squishy target, you normally will just kill them. The damage that your ultimate does is really crazy. It does 550, and remember that it applies your on-hit effects 3 times, which means that it applies this 3 times, which is 57 each, so we'll just add like 150 to that. So 150 added onto the 5 whatever is 700, and that doesn't even count Blade of the Ruined King also being proc too. Oh yeah, the Dragon Sub. I probably should have rotated that sooner. I mean, are they going to be able to rush it, though? Bard's already in a pretty good area, and we have good vision control. They might be able to get away with a base still. Yeah, I feel like Sundered has to be like one of the best items to go for healing. It's probably even better than Bloodthirster. Whoa. Oh, never mind. That's probably the fake one. Just kidding. Dang, that guy's actually gonna live, and I can't survive this. So going for the Jhin was grief, maybe? I don't know. Ah! My team's kind of popping off, aren't they? They're probably all still dead. It's okay, at least we got the dragon. I don't think these 3 can do Baron, right? I don't think that they have enough damage. So we still got a lot of good stuff. Maybe going for Jhin just isn't smart. Maybe he's just not an important character to go for, since it seemed that the other side was struggling to kill their frontline, which is understandable because their frontline's kind of crazy. Gallia plus Singed, and Singed ulting makes him very tanky and stuff. Ooh, that guy is super low. Too bad he didn't pop his Singed ultimate before this trade happened. Ooh, huh? I mean, I'm on the way, I guess. I'm fast as heck, dude. I'm gonna not go down the mid lane because I want to not be, like, seen as easily. Oh, nice. He's running away. That's exactly what you want. It's easier to catch the people that are running away. That's fine, we just got his flash. Even if we don't kill him, it's chill. I'm just gonna ignore Singe and just let him do his push. I'd rather join the next fight if we're doing Baron. Because it's just gonna end up being a 50-50 and I don't want that. Ooh, nice. You guys did 50-50, but still managed to secure it. Could have been so bad if we lost it. Probably can't get this guy, dude. It's a freaking Galio. Do you realize how long it takes to kill this guy? Yeah, I do not deal damage to him whatsoever. I couldn't even pop my ultimate. That's how fast I died. I couldn't even do it because the Jhin damage is not that bad anymore. The amount of crit damage that he does is really insane. If I did get to pop my ultimate, though, I could have survived much longer, so it's tragic that it didn't go off. Everybody's popping off so hard now on my team. And also, Kindred has made such a big comeback, even after the early game where she just said FF. How many marks does she have now? 9? That's not that bad, dude. I mean, look at her level compared to Shaco and the amount of CS she has. She's up 80. I've been sacking, of course, like a ton of waves just to be perma-grouped because, in my opinion, my champion's pretty good at being a frontline for our team when we're all grouped together with my E. Ooh, nice runaway. I'm on the, Jhin. Of course, chasing that guy seems grief. I could probably catch that guy. If we don't blast cone here, I don't need a blast cone. Damn, this slow is so annoying, man. I'm gonna chase him probably all the way. He most likely trapped that, so I'm not gonna go that way. Your E works on turrets, which is pretty broken, by the way. Yeah, see how much I healed for when I just press Q on stuff? And that's with, like, me not even being below half, and then it would, like, increase even further. So I'm reducing the turret damage by about 50%. Not fair at all, really. GG. So, that was me playing the Lifesteal Warwick. The gaming was difficult during the early game, but I managed to at least help out somewhat. I feel like I did have a major contribution for helping my team get their footing, so then when they have their footing, they can carry me, because solo carrying as Warwick without a team is quite challenging unless they all funnel into you one-on-one, but when you're versus 5 people, you normally can't fight all of them at once. It's kind of not fair. I'm not going to honor Kindred because she was annoying in the beginning of the game, so she doesn't really deserve it. Damage dealt was the most on my team, surprisingly. I didn't really expect that. What else can we look at? Our bonus healing from our Revitalize was pretty freaking huge. We can look at healing done, 31,000 healing done. And the mitigated damage was the highest on my team, but we can also look at the damage dealt, and the damage dealt was 53, so our mitigated was a bit less than half of that. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, actually, before I go, sometimes if a game is like that, I really do enjoy looking at, like, the gold chart. So we were about 5.6k behind. And this is when I was fed. Like, and then a good team fight seems to have happened, and after that team fight, then it swung. But it was really back in the fourth, and we barely had any winning during most of the game. So huge comeback for us. Almost 6K behind at 13 minutes is so far behind. All right, see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unrated Challenge with only viewer picks. We are playing some Leblanc Support today, and they said that in quotations. I don't know if that's supposed to mean that basically because I'm playing a character that has a lot of damage, that means that my support isn't really a true support, but hey, they have Pantheon, and honestly, that character is just like me. I have a snare, I have mobility. I will say that LeBlanc's biggest weakness is point-and-click CC, and Pantheon W is definitely good against me because of that. So that is kind of annoying. I don't even know if I should W this guy because of that. Because with LeBlanc, I never want to get hit like a single time. You only want to take trades that are like beneficial to only you. Pantheon, I felt like at that moment was not completely aware of how quickly I was going to do it, so I just went for it. You can kind of gauge how good they are at like sidestepping you and stuff. And just like that, we get a free kill. We got a free kill because level 2 advantage, immediately W forward. When I W forward, I use my chain, and if my chain lands and they flash away, it doesn't matter because I'm already on top of them, so I'm so close that even if I have all of my stuff on them, the tether is still gonna cause them to get snared. And we start off with a really nice kill. I'm just poking this guy, I'm not gonna actually fight him. And we have boots early on, which is sick. We have Relentless Hunter for... Oh. We have Relentless Hunter to do roaming, of course, because LeBlanc... Once I get to level 6, I'll be good for the rest of the game to almost, like, never go back bot lane again, unless I want to be there to kill people, because having a dash move into a CC move is so freaking strong for ganking. It's so powerful. I mean, that's why, like, Jarvan is such a good ganker, and, like, Elise is a good ganker, too, because she has Repel and, like, Cocoon. Oh, sorry, I probably could have gotten that one, huh? I could probably still rotate mid to help out with this. I want to make sure she doesn't get dove, because it looks like they're going to commit really hard to try to kill her, and... Oh... There's even a Diana here, too. Oh, this guy just dies. This person doesn't have a way out. And we are, like, in such a good position that I would say I'm ready to just carry the entire game outright. I should have such big impact now. Oh, the Pantheon committing so hard for my teammate. I still landed a big amount of damage onto him because he tried running. I'm keeping this guy's lethal tempo stacked, which isn't really the greatest. Anyways, when he was running away and using his E makes it so he's immune to all damage in the direction that he's facing. I snared him, now I just walk away and just hope Zeri can kill him, because if she can't, then we just don't have enough damage, it's fine. I don't know if he has barrier or not. I'm going to buy the sweeper so we can rotate around a bit easier. What I was trying to say is that I snapped back to my W to put myself just slightly behind him, so my damage still went off for my QE. LeBlanc is pretty straightforward. Your W takes you forward. You can snap back at any point if you want to. You don't have to. Your E is a snare, 2 parts. Your Q has 2 parts as well. Ooh, I actually missed that ability. That's tragic. Because I missed this, honestly, might not end up as a kill. I'm just going to hit that blast cone. There we go. Set up my teammate. Get a kill. Support LeBlanc in quotations. Should we try to catch this Kog'Maw? I snared him. I don't know if that matters or not. Big damage. I'll just flash out. Dude, he just started dragon, and that dragon slows you. But it's only a little bit. It's chill. We got everything that we wanted. Sure, we weren't able to catch the Kog'Maw, but we are still, like, in full control of just causing the enemy team to not have a good time. I'm finally going to build this Dark Seal so I can start benefiting from that. So, all you want to do is at your Q, you just put on top of anything. You can last it with it too if you really want to, but that's not really support-like, I guess. Your Q has two parts where it marks something, and then every other ability that lands onto somebody will detonate it and just deal the damage again. And because your ability has two parts to it, this is not going to be a kill because I didn't land my snare. That's okay, though. Kog'Maw's so overleveled because his Pantheon's died so much, although I guess I feel a bit underleveled myself, huh? Aw, really, dude? Well, at least we can clear out this vision, huh? I'll get this one because she's not going to get that one. So either you want to QW, because that's a way to detonate it, or W, and then like you can EQ or QE, it doesn't really matter. That's really the only basis of what you want to be doing. That's just a little bit of poke damage. I don't even want to get hit back a single time when doing it. Oh, really, that hit me. I'll just leave because I messed up. I tried pressing W at the same time because Pantheon stun doesn't stop you from moving. If you get stunned, you'll still go the full distance. Can't clear that. I don't have anything. Because I'm not level 6, I feel a little bit uncomfortable. Because I am quite squishy as my character. That Pantheon Q even did like a pretty significant amount of damage. I don't really know how well Zeri could like one-shot this guy if I went in. It would be kind of goofy to go like Zhonya's first item just to make it really difficult for them to kill me. And I still have like a decent amount of AP with that item. I'm just worried about getting one-tapped. Damn, there's so much vision. I just stopped her base just to frustrate her. Pantheon just ultied mid. I mean, Ambessa is one-shottable, I guess. She's 1 HP right now. I don't think that I can get this guy, dude. How am I supposed to get behind him? There's no way. And even if I land my snare, I don't know if we have enough burst damage to kill him either. That's also, like, difficult. I'm just gonna Q him and back away. At least we got his W, because his W is the thing that keeps him quite safe, I guess. Electrocute proc, back away again. Decent damage. I use my ultimate there. Your ultimate just copies your last used ability. I copied my Q, so it hit really hard. Because I don't really have much AP, honestly, I'm not really that strong. I think LeBlanc AP ratios are strong enough that Sure, having good penetration is good, but having high AP ratios means that you kind of want both and not just only pen. So... Man, but I'm gonna have no CDR. I love having CDR. I feel like I just want to go a Lost Chapter item because of that. Let's just make it so I'm like standard LeBlanc build in a way. Oh my goodness. My Ambessa is a MSI Pro mid laner, so. Whoa. She is going crazy there. Wow. Wow, Might Guy. Wow, Might Guy. I'm gonna talk him up. Oh. Careful! He's coming for you! No! Oh, wait, you're fine. Nice. You survived. Anyways, I actually played against this guy one time and lost. I didn't even realize who he was, though, so... Did not make it very easy when I was like, holy crap, this guy's movement is, like, way better than most of the other people that I face inside of Master Tier, and then I looked him up, I'm like, oh. No wonder. From the get-go, he was just a crazy good player. Obviously, I'm a decent player, but there's no way that I'm going to be as good as a MSI player unless I'm extremely focused up, because normally pro players are focused inside solo queue, especially during a tournament, so they're not just wasting time in solo queue. Because it's important to win. Sure, bro. We can just wait for her, I guess. I mean... Nice. Little reset. Nice. Another reset. I don't know if I can help you here. Oh, nice. You got out. Okay. Well played, everybody. And I'm gonna sell... I'm not gonna sell that. I can't even afford this. Man, I'm so close to finishing my Ludens. This most likely is just gonna be a 15-minute FF. I don't think that there's a way for them to come back from this point. Wait, I'm actually missing Kog'Maw's kill. I don't have my Relentless Hunter stack from him. He's never died, to me at least. Even just going forward and pressing Q onto somebody is decent poke once you have a decent amount of AP and items. Darn, my ability didn't pop. If it popped there, that could have been crazy good damage. I should have just flashed on that guy. I'm definitely dead here. Got myself killed unnecessarily. Oh, Zeri! Oh, no, she's dead too. Damn, we threw hard, huh? I still think that there's too many people fed on our team for them to come back fully. It's gonna be too difficult. Like, even our side lanes are winning with Gwen being able to take this turret early on. Like, they're just in the worst possible position. Yeah, they just gave up. Even after the kills, they know that the chance of coming back is just too slim. So yeah, that was support LeBlanc, in quotations, support. But LeBlanc support is totally viable. She has such a good kit for, like, she's like AP Pike when you play her as a support. Pike goes in, if he messes up, he just backs away using abilities that keep himself alive. We have the same type of thing. If I land my ability, it's absolutely huge. Pike hook, my snare. It's such a similar playstyle. So, anyways, peace out. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. I did more damage than my Zeri, as you can see. Out-damaged her. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenge with only viewer picks. We are playing some Hwei with a request of building every single Lost Chapter item before building anything else. So there's 4 Lost Chapter items. I'll be going every single one. We're probably going to start off with the Blackfire Torch, because that's just the best one to go. We are versus a Kale, which is honestly not that good of a mid lane to probably go into mages, because it's kind of challenging to like farm underneath turret and stuff. So our goal is to try to just constantly whittle her down with poke. She probably wants that minion, so we'll step up and get some free hits onto her. Dang, I almost got the minion too. I was trying to not neglect the minion while hitting her, but... Ooh, she walked into that. And I got the auto attack off without taking a turret shot, so we got our passive proc off. Hwei is all about trying to land double hits of your abilities, because it lands a passive proc, and your passive proc does okay damage, but like Hwei's damage overall is kind of just okay until you land multiple consecutive abilities. And then once they finally get low, then you can like finish them off at that point. Just auto attack her again. We're going to be using QE to shove the wave, which is that like fissure that I put on the ground. QQ is the main harass, unless I have my E available, because otherwise you're just not going to really land it. WE is for mana back, and that's what we're going to be spamming the most. It also makes it so every single spell and also auto attacks for the next 3 abilities give you bonus damage as well. But we want to chunk her bad. So, big chunk onto her there. What we did is the EE into QW combo, because that combo is basically undodgeable. And the way that you do it... I won't be able to get her here. Damn, dude, she's super low. We're landing everything, but I'm about to get ganked, too. Make her flash, at least. I will just flash away and survive. Oh. Dang, do I actually die here? That's crazy. But you die with me, so it's a 1-for-1. I'll take it. Why'd you just turn around? Oh, because you probably needed to get another thingy going. Nice gank by her. I disrespected her by walking the way that I did. I should have definitely walked a different way. But we did burn her summoners, so at least that should help out a lot. I'm going to try to E her. EE on your... Basically, your Q is your main damage source. Your W is supposed to be, like, utility-based, but normally you just use the QE to get bonus damage. And then your E is normally supposed to be crowd control. So those are the 3 subtypes. But EE is just so freaking OP, because it's a wide area, almost undodgeable. And a lot of the time, it just sets up landing your Q abilities too well, because it can pull them into, like, if you have your fissure down, if they're close to it, which is just a super bad mistake to do, but some people do make that mistake quite frequently. EQ is a fear. That's, like, good if you have melee characters on top of you. And then your EW is you put down something that they can walk into to get snared. I have a feeling that we're just gonna get reganked, right? Passive proc. I want this guy to feel extremely uncomfortable because she wants farm, but if she steps up for farm, then she gets harassed for it. So that's my goal right now. I was about to reach level 6, and I definitely want to use it. Because I wanted to get her when she was low. I think that she's going to fully take a base, though, and that's going to make it so I probably can't do it. It's okay, though. At least we chunked her out. I'm on the way back to this fight. That could break out if this Gwen tries to steal this from my teammate. Doesn't look like it, though. Damn, that was such a ridiculous amount of minions hitting the turret. Kale's level 6, so she finally has her ability that allows her to finally auto-attack from a range. That's chill, though, because we can still kind of do good harass onto ranged targets as long as we play around the minions well. I'm always trying to get past the enemy minions because my QQ doesn't go through them, and I have to find angles to do that. As you can see, she just is instantly getting herself so low that it's almost unplayable. That won't kill, and this probably won't either unless she for some reason ran into it. I was hoping that my Q CD would be back up. It just wasn't, though. It's like a fight going on, but I can't join because I'd rather just try to get this kill. I want the pressure to be so much that she gets really far behind. If it's like in just levels, that's chill. Because I think that I've messed up combos, sadly, just because I waited too long. Apparently something crazy happened bot side. We'll buy this plus boots so I can run around faster. Oh, my boots didn't go off. We do need to start tier stacking at one point. Anyways, your EE, when you do EEQW, it will pull them into it, and normally it slows people too, and that little bit of slow will set up your QW so it always lands. You can do the same with your ultimate, where you do EER to set that up as well. Miss my abilities, all this auto attacker once. I think we just go for first turret, honestly, and just continued harassing. Damn, that Q just barely missed. That's frustrating that I did not land it, because that could have been another huge trade, but the turret's kind of low for not even having any grubs. It's only 9 minutes into the game, so we're in a very good position to still kind of crush her. She walks into that ability. I don't know if she's trying to bait, but it's just not going to work. Talon also got a kill too. She most likely flashed there because I don't see how she would have otherwise escaped that. My teammate got a kill. Double W to get a shield. Not bad. We'll take it. Well played by Zyra by realizing that that person had no flash anymore, and she set up the kill. And then because we got a kill, then we'll just extend our lead a little bit further and hopefully get this soon. The TP is not fast because it was not 10 minutes, so it's kind of wasted. This guy does have her ultimate. If she wanted to fight me, she totally could try by like just running me down. Looks like she's not very confident in that though. She feels like she is just trying to juke everything but never try to fight back, which is good for me because you should most likely try to play a bit aggro when I miss all my abilities. And if she's not going to do that, I just will wait for my CDs and do it all over again. You can only dodge so much before you start getting hit. Passive proc, big damage. Get back some mana. I do have my Blackfire Torch finally, so that's what I want to base to go get. I'm almost level 10 though, and my Lost Chapter will proc, which is really good. So I kind of want to go for that too. Ooh, that was really bad. I think I'll just leave. She should have chased me down there. But hey, if she continues making mistakes, then I'll just not get punished for my own. She has enough mana, otherwise I was gonna flash on her, but she had 100 mana there, and 100 is enough to press her R. So I didn't want to deal with that. I just want an assist at least. I'll just base, and then we can TP back immediately and start hitting this turret again, because getting first turret will allow us to open up the game in a really big way. And my damage should be much higher now, too. Make her just lose some more minions. Just go back to shoving again. And you can see that it's just getting so unbearable for her. Like, how is she supposed to play the game into this? She just straight up dies. She didn't even press her R. I hit EE into the QW tech, where it's so easy to land it if you can land the EE part. And when people are low, your QW, which is the lightning bolt, does bonus damage. I'm never going to stop pressuring, really. I'm just going to continue pushing until I get ganked or die or kill somebody again. I'm going to ulti this guy because I'm scared. I don't even know if I can escape this. Because I think Gwen might be rotating too. Ooh, I messed up. I also pressed QW too, but I'm still going to win because I have my teammates here, so... I had a feeling that they would commit everything onto me. I accidentally pressed QW. I actually don't play Hwei often ever. What I was trying to press was QE to put down this. And I also should have been more patient with my my E ability. I think I could have used something to run away from them a bit better. This game is honestly maybe just going to be a 15-minute FF. I don't know if they can come back, considering how fed I am. We'll see. I mean, it is Kayle and Gwen. Those are really good champions for scaling. Renekton, despite having 5 deaths, does have more farm than Talon by a decent amount. A little bit of poke damage onto her. Make myself take a turret shot for literally no reason. Hit my ability again. Just chuck an ability and just see if it lands, because if it does land, it would kill, but it's not very easy to land it when Kayle's kind of a fast character with her items. Should be able to take this turret pretty soon if nobody comes to stop me. Ooh, we have Mandate? Holy crap, that makes me really OP. Looks like Rel is coming. I'm gonna run to my teammates. I'm also gonna grab the red buff, unless Talon wants it. It's probably better on him. This person's just dead. I don't know why she walked into that, but... when she used her W, my EW did not find her, because when you're in your W, you're technically just not... Nothing can be targeted on them. And then I just ran into her W, and my ability's like, oh, there she is, and snared her, so I just burn everything and just kill her. I'm still worried about Rel, honestly. Goodness, that damage is a little bit ridiculous. She could have ultied, but there's no way to tell. Actually, Aerie would have probably... I don't know. If she ultied, then I don't deal damage, so my Aerie actually would not hit her, huh? Nami's trying to keep me alive because she's worried that somebody's going to run behind me to kill me. I mean, it's definitely always a possibility. MF might be screwed. No, never mind, she's fine. I have another Lost Chapter item, so we can go buy that and then start building our next one, which should be, I think, Luden's is just best. Oh my goodness, they're gonna FF after this. I didn't even join the fight and we still were able to win. Okay, well, I got a kill. The FF has to be coming through any second, dude. Damn, it's crazy that they aren't. Alright, well. Yeah, we should go mid if possible. With the Rift. Get as much as we can. He walked into that. I was waiting until the moment that it looked like he was committing to a certain path, so I just land QW onto him to get him. And the game's over before we can build any Lost Chapter items, but honestly, that's kind of how Hwei is meant to be played, because I will say Hwei is all about... He is a lane bully, in my opinion. And you want to constantly be pressuring your opponent, no matter the matchup. Just do not let them have any breathing room, constantly poking, just dominating them. And yeah, that is how we win. So thanks for watching. Sorry about the Hwei not being able to finish the 4 Lost Chapter items, but I was going that. I did most damage by a significant margin. And Kayle did less damage than her support, so we did our job. And yeah, this is the person that I won against. Did I ban Kassadin? Why did they not play Kassadin? Their Kayle win rate is 38% with 21 played, so it's not very good, but I guess they do play Kayle on the regular, so you just have... Honestly, Kayle mid is just difficult to play. I feel like Kayle top lane is easier. Anyways, peace out, have a great day, see you guys later, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary of the Unranked to Challenger with only viewer picks. We are playing some K'Sante top lane versus a Gnar. I think Gnar is considered maybe a counter pick. I did blind pick K'Sante. They told me to play K'Sante and also talk about how great his kit is because he's like a tanky Yasuo slash Yone because he has like that Q3 mechanic and stuff. Also, this guy is an MSI player, but he's not from, like, Korea or LCK or LPL, so he's not, like, a top-tier pro or anything, but he is a pro, so we're playing versus a pro player. His win rate's, like, 75% or something, I think, when I looked it up. So how K'Sante works is that in this matchup that is melee versus ranged, in my opinion, this means that I probably can't do anything besides just farm out and just chill. I don't think that there should be any way that I ever can fight this guy, I'm pretty sure. So I'm trying to just chill back, and I want farm. I'm surprised he didn't auto-attack me there. Because I know I'll get harassed a lot. K'Sante, similar to Yasuo and Yone, your Q is a little... hit forward, and when you hit something, it will mark it, and when you auto-attack it, it will detonate the mark and deal percent damage, and the percent damage is based off of your armor and magic resist, so you build full tank on K'Sante, and with your passive, you will get more damage by building tanky, and then your ultimate removes your tankiness. So the idea is that you make it so you eventually can just fight people even when you don't have any damage items, because your whole entire kit functions based off of that. And when you use your ultimate, you lose a ton of your tankiness, but you get a huge bonus effect of like attack speed. All of your abilities become like empowered versions where your Q comes down faster, your W, which is a shield that you raise, will reduce more damage and deal more damage. I made sure that I got the cannon there. I'm surprised that I even got it. I'm not very used to last hitting on Cassante. It seems not the easiest to do. We don't have Grasp because we're playing versus a ranged character, so we can never proc it. So Aftershock just makes it so we can engage later on. But during the early game, we're just kind of free farming. Or not free farming, but trying to farm to the best of our abilities while we get punished under turret on repeat. So we're just farming out. We're only down 5 farm, although I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, considering I don't know if you're supposed to be down farm in this matchup or not. I also could have probably gotten away from that, but it's chill. Dude, his rocks deal so much damage. I just want to make sure I get that minion. I think it's just time for me to go. I already messed up some of the trades, in my opinion, and I'd rather just not be here any longer. We'll just go, like, this item first, this chain vest. I'm not going to go Sheen. So Iceborne will allow us to be able to spam more often because you can slow them down. It will be easier to land Q, and your Q cast time and also cooldown is based off of your armor and magic resist up to 120. I just want him to stop his base, but I don't want to do an extended trade unless it's for a kill, because if I start fighting him and I get chunked, then he TP's back, and then I'm in a really uncomfortable position. So I'm trying to show some respect. I'm surprised these Qs are landing, dang. I really thought that I wouldn't need to use my E, but I guess I could have. He probably should have used his ultimate to get me, most likely. Damn. I knew I was going to reach level 6, so I looked at it, and what happened is that when he jumped on me, I was able to, I think, land my Q3, which knocked him back towards me. The combo with Cassante is that when you use your ultimate, your W resets. Your W is that shield raising mechanic. Oh man, this is so lame. I really can't fix the wave, huh? I just want the wave to be fixed, so that's why I'm like pushing in so hard. Anyways, I pushed him back into my turret, and what your ultimate does is that you will just take the person and like move a little bit and chuck them, like you'll go with them and go behind them like an anime character or something. It's like, now you see me, now I'm behind you. But if there's a wall or something, you can take them all the way over it, because you can see that it's a little tiny thing. If I put my mouse over this guy, you can see it. You see how there's a little tiny thing behind him? That's like how far he will go. So what I did is that I pushed him under turret and then used my ultimate to bring him further under turret when he was tanking it. And that's what enabled me to get him. Of course, solo killing him probably isn't that crazy, though. Narc hiding is OP because he gets crazy movement speed from his ability. Wow, I'm surprised I landed that ability. I did not think that was going to land. Your W takes, or it makes you take less damage. Also, the mid lane is getting crushed this game. Anyways, so I'm using it to try to defend myself a little bit. It also does max % HP based off of your armor and magic resist, so pretty strong ability. He doesn't juke sideways, that's what I'm trying to predict, but he's just never doing it that way. It's very annoying, but this is just melee versus range top matchup. The only way I can ever fight him is all-inning him, preferably by ulting him underneath my turret or something in some way, but because I haven't been able to land it, it's really frustrating because then I'm just like constantly getting poked down and it feels really difficult to ever do anything versus him. So unless somebody ganks for me, I'm just kind of screwed. But I do have TP in 50 seconds, so I'm kind of just waiting for that at that point. And of course, I might outscale him, maybe. We'll see. Also, your E is a dash and a shield. The dash can't go over walls, but your E can be used on allies, and when it's used on allies, you give them a shield, and also the dash goes much further. The dash is so short, but, of course, if you have an ally around, you can jump to them, and when you jump to an ally, you can also go over walls. Damn, dude, you got me good. Holy shit, that did so much damage to me. Bro, what is this? Thanks for the gank, I guess. I tried ulting him there, but I just was not in range. I don't know why she just came top to do that. Oh, nice. Never mind, this guy's crazy, apparently. I also am apparently just never able to ulti because the range is just that short. Dang. I'm literally spamming the crap out of it, but if I can't land it, I can't land it. Oh well, at least we got a kill. Oh, Pantheon might ulti top, I guess. I should be fine here. There's no way you can kill me from that HP. Alright, we'll take it, dude. Never mind. Talia, your gank topside into killing Viego in their Mel was pretty crazy. That was really nuts. Thank you for actually coming up there. Thought that it was not going to end up with anything good happening for us. Wow, these guys are so AD heavy. Nara does do a lot of magic damage, though, with his W. And finally, because I have boots, and I'm starting to get some, like, big items that allow me to, like, stick on top of people, it should be a bit easier to start dueling him a little bit. Goodness. I was not able to use my W that whole time, unfortunately. Quite unfortunate. Landing that ability is so tough. Oh, man. I'm low enough that I could probably be killed here, huh? Even if he has no ultimate. I don't think I should go for an outplay. I think it's just too challenging. I'd rather just have a, like, 100-0 fight where we both just fight from the beginning. I think that's the best way to do it. Maybe when he goes into mini or something. He does have, like, a hop away, though, which is pretty annoying to play versus 2. Irelia is still getting dominated mid. Gnar just trying to take the turret. I don't want Viego to reset off me, but I'm spooked. I don't know why he stepped back up there. That's crazy. I have no idea why he would ever come back in. When I still have my ultimate, he used his and he went into mini, and mini is one of his most vulnerable, like, things that could ever happen to him, because when he's in mini form, he's way squishier. So I was able to land my Q combo onto him and kill him because of it. Probably just screwed here. Never mind, apparently I killed that guy too, because we're just an absolutely ridiculous character that can build full tank while still dealing 1 billion damage, because that would totally be fair and fun for everybody else, of course. So that guy was just camping that brush that whole time, just waiting for me. It shows Unending Despair being pretty good on Cassante, so I'm just gonna go for that. I'm just, like, basing off of, Also, it looks like Merc Treads is way better than Plated Steel Caps, and I feel like that also could be a really good item this game, considering they have a lot of CC. I think that I probably should have went that instead. Damn, that distance is so crazy, but we shielded the damage mostly, so let's go. My ultimate's coming back up pretty soon. We have level 2 boots, so we're much faster now. You can see that my Q is way quicker, right? Like, because I have way more armor and magic resist, you can tell when you press tab, you see how the cooldown and cast time is reduced by bonus armor 120. That's the thing that you need to focus on. Goodness. So the only way that you can ever get on top of this guy is literally having to, like, burn every single CD to get on top of him, huh? Because he just kited back without even needing to, like, use anything. It was so easy for him. You can use your Q while you're Eing. That's, like, a really effective way of tricking people or, like, buffering your abilities so it becomes a lot easier to play, but it feels kind of jank to use because it feels like the animation of your Q just takes so freaking long. Can you QE? No, you can't. It has to be EQ. Huh, okay, got it. The reason why they all ran away from me is because I was about... If they committed too hard, I would have just W'd the Pantheon and tried to get him. Nice try. Their dragon is coming up pretty soon, and that is what we should be going for. Damn, my teammate just got completely crushed by the amount of damage that guy just pulled out. Oh my god, you got crushed again by that rock. Yikes, bro. This is not looking good. Can't catch that guy. Let me just Q to get my ability back up. Yikes. Well, this is just a totally lost fight for sure. I have no idea what just happened with the, like... over here. I thought that we had control of this, but I guess we didn't because Aphelios, I think, was farming mid or something, so my mistake. The game state is very, very, very bad because, like, how are we supposed to win if they get soul? And I am down a significant amount of farm because I just have been losing so much as I get pushed underneath turret all game. But of course, I feel like that's not the biggest thing. I think that there's a massive other problem of, like, one character being way more fed than everybody else, and him kind of taking over the game in a pretty annoying way. So I guess we can just go for scaling, I guess, and just hope that Aphelios gets to that point, right? Anyways, our W, when you use your ultimate, your E-dash is decreased by a significant amount, so you can use it more often, so that's why I tried to run it away. And your W reduces damage dealt by a huge amount. It reduces it by 75% rather than only 30%. But of course, remember that you're less tanky, so it's like a trade-off. I don't know why I put another point on my E. It's like no reason to do that. This guy has Black Cleaver now. Pantheon can also ult me, and that's annoying too. Alright, well, if you can't get him, then not much that I can really do. If he has flash like that, I'm not going to full commit because I'll just get myself killed for sure. Getting his flash is fine with me. The rest of the team is trying to get into a fight. It looks like Aphelios might be able to honestly carry it. Nope, not enough, just barely. It was close though, super close. I don't think that TPing up there is probably going to benefit that guy unless we double TP'd maybe, and even then it's probably not. I mean, we also have that Gnar that just TP'd up there too to help out his team. I don't have my ultimate for this. I don't think we can probably fight it. It's not very smart to go for it. At least she got bot lane turret. That's good. Could be worse. I already know that I'm screwed here. Oh. Never mind, I have Talia with me. Maybe we actually can fight together. Why did she put herself against a wall instead of just running out with me? Whatever. I mean, I also could maybe use my W to survive too, so... I didn't really play it that well either. I just thought that she was going to run a different path and not put herself into an area where Gnar is, like, extremely good into her. If I landed my W feels... Honestly, W feels so clunky to use. I'm not good at Cassante, so it's something that I hate using because... You can't, like, change direction. Once you start activating it, you will go that way. So you need to, like, really be good at it before you do it. I don't know what I really is trying to do, bro. She is literally just dying on repeat. It's okay, though. I mean, Aphelios scaling is good. I mean, I've played Aphelios before, I've explained him. He gets so bonkers at 3 items for damage. It's just that we're just gonna lose soul. We can't even fight it. There's not much that we can do. The reason why we can't fight it is because so many people were dead that by the time that people got to it, if they rushed it, it would be already too late. Maybe we could have contested as 5 if people were alive, but there were not any teammates alive on our side. Damn, dude, she died to Viego too fast, so we can't even kill the Pantheon. The Pantheon is also 3 items, and of course he has soul and stuff, which makes it even more challenging to play. I was hoping that together we could maybe kill him, but we just don't deal enough. I don't know if I misplayed with the ultimate. I'm pretty sure it was good to ulti him the way that I did to bring him even further out, and also it does more damage when I'm in that mode, so that's what I was attempting to do. Look at all that true damage, my goodness. Welp, the 1 in 12 Irelia doesn't seem to be very carryable, especially with my skill set on this champ. But at least we're able to solo kill my lane and I feel like do pretty okay. Winning when they have soul is gonna be rough, because soul kind of increases your win rate chance by like a significant amount. When you get soul, like the average win rate of having any soul in League is like 85%. So the odds are extremely against us. But maybe we can get a 15% going. I don't know, man. Peleus might be screwed here. I don't even know if I can get to her in time to save her. Ooh, I could. That's good. Nice Zanya's by her. I don't really want to lose bot lane turret, so I don't even care about the inhib mid, or the, like, the supers hitting our base. I care more about trying to defend this. Yeah, I really is dead again. At least it's like somewhat defendable. I should go heal. My ultimate's not up yet, and I think that we should probably only be fighting when I have it. It looks like they're just gonna go do Baron. Because there's no reason for them to not do that. And I don't think that TPing in would probably solve any of the... Oh wow, never mind. Viego decided to instead fight my team. He did kill him. Damn, I can't even use my ultimate here. Can you run towards me so I can, like, shield on you? I don't think Melia realized that I was trying to get to him the whole entire time, but he was just too far away and wasn't helping. I think that if he was there a little bit sooner, I wouldn't have been hit by so many abilities. Oh well. We tried the best that we could. 2-15 Irelia, probably unwinnable for... unless, like, I myself am, like, an absolute god at Kazante, because... it feels as though there's a little bit of a gap there. Anyways, thanks for watching, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And that was me playing versus an MSI player as a champion that I literally have never mained nor ever really attempted to be good at. And he probably plays Gnar a lot, so I think we did okay. Damage dealt was meh. Matchup feels really tough, though. I don't know the matchup at all. Seems really rough into ranged. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace out, bye.